What's poppin', people? It's your boy Kale.
And it's your boy Dito Waiter, aka KD, aka Miles Morales.
And you already know what it is, man. It's the GFC. The greatest fucking channel.
The greatest effing channel.
Hey, and real quick, when you click on this video, the first thing we need you to do is like,
share,
subscribe,
and tell a friend who knows a friend.
You know what I'm saying? Run them views up, run them subs up. We on the road to 500, so we can get to 1,000 and get monetized. Do you feel me, nigga? We almost at 200 now. Come on, y'all.
Come on, y'all. And please, go watch that Spider-Man, The Life of Miles.
You know what I'm talking about? Hey, check this out. We here. This might be our first one ever.
I think it is.
It's our first one ever?
Yeah, review.
Oh, it's our first ever movie review.
That's why I came dressed today.
Even though he came dressed in the wrong fucking character, but who cares?
Oh, wow. I'm just letting people
it's
know.
It's the spirit that counts, bro.
It is.
You know what I'm saying? So, we reviewing today Mortal Kombat. You know what I'm saying? Mortal Kombat. You did.
Yes. Not the first Mortal Kombat from, you know what I'm saying, from the people from the 90s, remember?
Legendary.
You know what I'm saying? Yes. This is a new 2021 Mortal Kombat.
Written by a first-time screenwriter.
Yes.
And also co-written by the dude who wrote Wonder Woman 19 whatever it was, the second Wonder Woman.
1980 something.
Which explains a lot. Anyway, man, what you think about the movie, bro? Oh, spoiler alert, because it might be some spoilers in here.
Right. Spoiler alert. So, like, hey, if you don't want to hear about the video, please get off. But make sure you like, share, and subscribe before you do leave, though.
Like a motherfucker. Because it's going to be a whole lot of spoilers, probably. You know what I'm saying? This is our first one.
Yes.
So we ain't going off.
Spoil every fucking thing.
We ain't going off notes or nothing. We just coming. Like, we'll get more organized as we go.
Yes.
But anyway, what did you think about the movie?
Okay, listen, be real. I know everybody kind of shitting on it because everybody it's not like the original, but I kind of liked it. I'm going to be real. I kind of liked it.
And we both coming from two different perspectives.
Right.
You coming from one who wasted some. Coming from one who decided to go to the movies and see it.
The movies.
And then you coming from another nigga who decided to stay safe and stay at home.
Yes. Watch it on his Fire Stick.
Hey, come on now. That's illegal. Don't say that.
Oh, my bad. HBO. HBO. Yeah, right. HBO.
Anyway.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
But, yeah, anyways, I ain't gonna lie. I liked it. I just, the start off scene, to me, was crazy.
Yes.
Look. Wow.
Check this out. Let me say this. It was shot pretty much like an old school kung fu movie. You know what I'm saying? Like, so much so that I thought I was watching the wrong movie at first.
Right.
Like, real shit. Like, it was so beautiful the way it was set up. The nigga that plays Sub-Zero, I'm going to say this right now. I feel like he underrated. This nigga does not fail. Whatever wrote from Raid to whatever. Like, I think him and the dude from Raid, did the choreography, the fight choreography for whatever Star Wars movie that came out that brought Star Wars back and shit. Like, that nigga is underrated.
Yeah, but he did do a good job. I ain't gonna lie. Hey, Scorpion, he did a straight job. You know what I'm saying? But I like this. You know what's coming in? What confuses me though, the fight. Then your boy Scorpion died. He get killed by Sub-Zero.
Check this out, right?
Off the rip.
So let's go through it, right? It start off, beautiful scene.
Yes.
Scorpion and his wife and the kids having a normal day. Scorpion run off to get some water. You feel me?
Right.
When he run off, of course, when Sub-Zero come, everybody start to get cold, shit like that. Sub come in, kill everybody. You know what I'm saying? Then Scorpion come back. We had an epic fight where
now Scorpion come back. He fight the people. Come back and fight everybody and stuff.
And shit.
Kill all the little henchmen. You know who's gonna die and all that.
Then him and Sub-Zero, right?
Had this little epic fight.
But first they had this dialogue, and they made sure to emphasize the Japanese and the Chinese speaking. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah, because, and it was in subtitles, and the movie was in subtitles.
Right. But the one thing that killed it for me was if Okay, so we are in the 14 whatever hundreds in China, right? How does Sub-Zero then go on to speak perfect English?
Yeah,
This
right.
is 1400s.
You're right. I know, but the thing I don't understand though,
You could have spoke English the whole time.
Yeah, he probably could have.
Come on, bro.
But because what's his name spoke English too, I think. But anyways, besides that though, after he killed him, right? You know what I'm saying? Scorpion killed Sub-Zero, killed Scorpion. Whatever. Then she was like a little baby. You know, by herself crying like he's trying to crawl to the baby and stuff. And you think like, oh, that's Scorpion's son or daughter or whatever. Well, really son. She's like, okay, what is heading to? Okay, Scorpion finna be reborn, right? He finna go into the baby, and you know what I'm saying? And I guess whatever. That's what you kind of indicated.
Check this out.
You didn't know really.
From my review, well, not my review, but from my research, I see that everybody was confused about that fucking baby. Which you get even more confused because the baby is the great grandma of a made up character.
But right, and that's the thing about it. They jump to a scene where the character is, you like, oh, the baby is that new character. And you think in your head, who is this new character? A new Scorpion? Or is he Liu Kang? You don't know what the fuck he is. Like, who the fuck he is.
But it turns out that the baby was a woman.
Right.
And this was her great grandchild.
You know
what I'm saying?
Right.
Hey, and this is supposed to be us in the movie. This is the nigga that's supposed to give us our gateway into the movie.
Right.
Cole,
So
I think
this is what we watching.
He's supposed to be our gateway. All right. He was the most boring. Matter of fact, this movie told us through this whole movie that he's a fucking loser. From the time we meet this nigga, he's a loser. You know what I'm saying? Like a straight up loser, bruh. He fighting for $200.
Right.
Tapping out. Like he's a fucking
getting his
loser.
ass whipped.
So, after getting his ass
So I knew
whooped,
that one Liu Kang when he tapped out. Right there, that's when I know.
but you still kind of was like, okay, maybe it's Johnny Cage. You know what I'm saying? At that point, you was like, maybe it's Johnny Cage.
No,
It's an earlier version of Johnny Cage, right?
I didn't think it was Johnny Cage. What kind of? Well, not really.
It's not even Johnny Cage.
But yeah, it's not Johnny Cage.
So, that's when we also get introduced to Jax. You see what I'm saying? Jax go on to approach him after the fight. They exchange some dialogue. Woo, woo,
Right.
Cole decided to walk out. You know what I'm saying? Of course, Jax followed them to the restaurant. That's when Cole's wife come. And everybody all happy. They at McDonald's.
Yeah, and they see snow and stuff falling.
And shit.
They all snow.
Sub-Zero
Shows up.
So, Jax, of course, hero, saved Cole and the family. Mm-hmm. And he like, hey, he gonna keep coming. Yeah. We linked by these birthmarks. You know what I'm saying? Which is stupid as fuck. We gonna talk about that when we get there.
Right, because that's why he thought it was Liu Kang, because he had a dragon tattoo.
Like, look, are they tattooed? They're more like birthmarks, right?
But then we're gonna get along to it because really it's not, because it's so stupid. When you get along, you might forget, but I'm gonna catch up with you.
Oh! Trust me, this is one of the dumbest things.
No, right, no. Right, okay.
So look, Jack stayed behind, let them drive off with the truck. Then we had this epic fight scene between Jax and motherfucking Sub-Zero. Let me tell you this, bro.
Well, I couldn't tell you there because he really whooped his ass.
Hey,
he really beat Jax.
But it was epic.
I mean, Jax was some
when that nigga fired and that nigga froze the motherfucker.
Yeah.
Bro, everything you could have wanted this scene. Let me say this right here. All the action shit.
Fire.
If you just give me the movie with nothing but the action scenes, I'm happy as fuck. You see what I'm saying? Look, so Sub-Zero beat the shit out this nigga.
Yes.
Freezes his arms.
Grab his arms.
Freeze some shits.
Rip it out.
Rip them off. Throw him out. Yes. Did we get a flawless victory at that point? Didn't even say it.
No.
But what we did get it for was not even worth it. Yeah. Like, that was worth the flawless victory. That's
really couldn't be flawless victory because Jack get punches in him.
No. Well, true. Yeah. Well, finish him. My bad. He could have gave us a finish him.
Yeah, he should have said finish him.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
We didn't get that. That would have been the perfect point for the finish him. You know what I'm saying? So, Jax go. The dude finds Sonya Blade. Sonya Blade started explaining all the shit. Blah, 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 blah.
Yeah, what's going on?
That's where we get introduced to the best fucking character in the whole fucking movie.
Kano!
Hey.
Kano!
I want to say we either should have followed Sonya or Kato through this whole movie.
But my thing is, why did they seem like they made Kano damn near a star? Just to turn around and fuck him over. We gonna get there, though. We gonna get there.
it's stupid.
Right.
Like, so from there, because the movie kind of jumpy, you see what I'm saying? So from there, we get introduced into Reptile.
Right.
Who's an actual
Reptile. And everybody knows Reptile's doing this hearing with like a reptile face. They made this character a whole fucking reptile. And guess what he did? Got his ass whipped.
Like a motherfucker, right?
He waited in the scene just 5 minutes. Get ripped out by Kano.
So, from there, after being kidnapped, Kano is like, I'm done with this shit. I'm gone. Sonya Blade was like, look, if you help us, I give you $2 million.
Right.
He was like, make it 3 and I stay.
Mm-hmm.
Of course. So, she said, okay. Cole was like, do you really
got 3 million? She's like, nah, I stand this piece of shit.
You know what I'm saying? So from there, we get into a plane with an old woman with the same accent as Kato.
Right.
Drops them off in the middle of nowhere. Yeah. Now keep in mind, later on in the movie, we find out that Raiden has the power to banish and teleport people wherever, whenever, with no problem.
Right.
Keep that in mind, right?
Oh, wait, let's go back. Raiden took the baby. Raiden one saved the baby, the grandmama. Raiden jumped to the scene and saved the baby. Right. From the beginning of the movie.
So, instead of sending Liu Kang, like, through thunder
right
to them, or, like, magically bringing them to him, for some reason, Liu Kang meet them in the middle of a desert.
In the middle of a desert. Then you be like, that's Liu Kang? Okay.
Now, I'm going to say this. The dude that played Liu Kang, like, that's another part of this movie that I didn't like, some of the actors. But Liu Kang, I liked. I like Liu Kang.
And just ain't gonna lie. This is what I did like about Liu Kang too. But even though they did kind of did weak, but when Liu Kang, like when Kano came up, he said a funny joke. Then Liu Kang just hit him with the fireball. Right. That's one thing. It did show that he had powers, like the game. Like you can just use his fireball.
So from there, we get into the temple and shit. Kano try to steal some shit. They tell him put him back.
And all that.
Kano trying to figure out what his powers. He's like, oh, this how this shit work? I get powers. What the fuck is my power? So they go on this little training montage, right? One of the best parts of the training montage is the spam button. Liu Kang did the spin kick like 4-5 times back to back. Kano, I bet you can't do it again. Bet you can't do it again. You know what I'm saying? The spam button. Like,
yes, then he jumped.
It's so many aspects of the video game that make this movie
right
worth watching. You know what I'm saying? All that shit they got was perfect. Like, they should have went to NetherRealm. Who do that? They should have went to them for the story, bro. Like,
but I didn't like that. Like, it's like they unlock their powers, like unlock chakra or something.
That's what we get to. It's the dumbest shit ever, and I did know what it was called because they didn't call it chakra.
I know they did. I know they called it something else. I forget.
I can't fucking remember.
You better put it in the thing.
But it's stupid as fuck. So you mean to tell me all I have to do is either be in a scary position or get mad enough, like Kato. He had to get mad to get his.
Right.
Cole had to be in a fucked up situation to get his. He thought his family was finna get killed.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, it's stupid. Like how Jack's robot arms came to be is so fucking stupid to me.
Yes. When they had Jack, it was so little. He had like little arms, and it just grew like metal.
Killing and getting the birthmark of the person you killed, right? It kind of makes sense.
Okay, that's what I was talking about.
It kind of makes sense. In a different world, it kind of makes sense.
They turn the memories as the time pass. Kissing her is like cinnamon.